So one of the questions I had faced before I took on a lot of this clearing and just getting up a lot of this debris here was, do I get a landscape rake or do I get a box blade? And I went back and forth because I knew I was going to be left with a whole lot of real small stuff like this and roots, just all kinds of things from the cleanup and trying to clear this. So going back and forth, I only had enough cash to really purchase one really nice implement of either kind. I wasn't going to get both. So I ended up with this big Woods. My tractor is about 6 feet wide. This thing is somewhere around the mid 50s in the horsepower ratings. And I got this big 7-foot box blade. It's the beefiest one that Woods makes, with the exception of the Gannon, which there's no way I was going to spend that many thousands of dollars for a box blade. But I found that this works exceptionally well as long as you have the teeth set just right for getting up all this little stuff. And when the ground is fairly dry like this, I mean, it really just scrapes it all up. And as I keep dragging it all down to the fire pit, it loses most all the dirt and the low spots as I'm taking it there. And I'll just show real fast exactly where I have everything set. So as you can see, it's about as close as you can get to it being level with a slight tilt downward. So I'm barely getting up a lot of the dirt, mostly just taking those scrapers and just going, or scar fires or whatever you call them, and just going right over all the debris and gathering all of that. Then I'm just taking the bucket and as best I can without getting a lot of the dirt, pushing it into the pile down here. And this is just the result of what 2 or 3 passes I've just done. And I'm not going to walk all the way down there, but you can see I've put quite a bit of debris on that pile just from doing that. So box blade versus landscape rake. I don't think the landscape rake could have done all this. No way, actually. Because a lot of the times when I'm sitting here trying to get this stuff up, I end up just grabbing these massive roots that are still connected in the ground, and I can only imagine that it would more than likely do some damage to all the tines of the landscape rake, whereas this box blade, it's just, if anything, it'll stop my tractor. So that's my take on that.